Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm just gonna do like a little talking session with y'all. I say welcome back because I have made videos before and I have got views on them, but there's a certain way that I want my channel to look, so I deleted them. I just wanted to come on here because I know that there's a lot of teenagers going into middle school or coming out of middle school and going into high school, and they're either depressed or whatever the case may be. They're not happy, and they put on a show to make it seem like they're happy. And I'm not coming on here to bash any of y'all, but I want y'all to be honest with yourself, because when you be honest with yourself, you can basically, you'll start to feel better and feel like weight is being lifted off your shoulders. So my advice for the people that's going into 6th grade, please, please, please do your work. There's gonna be times where you turn in stuff late, and that's okay, but make sure that you do your work, that you're paying attention in class, and that you just choose your friends wisely, choose your friend group wisely. Don't let people take advantage of you, because they will. Don't let them treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way. And then on top of that, I'm just saying, all throughout middle school, have discernment about who you want to let into your life. And I know most people didn't grow up in church, or they parents don't know about God, or they had a relationship with God, whatever the case may be. If your parents did have a relationship with God and you kind of iffy about it, like you know God real, but you haven't developed a relationship with him, do it, because you will see so many things in your life change. You will become happier. You will know who is for you and who is against you. Get to know God for yourself, because there's a lot of false prophets out here that's rising up, and we in the last days. And I'm not saying that to scare y'all, but I'm saying that to inform y'all, to let y'all know that this world is no joke. This world do not love you like your family do, friends do, like God do. So you need to be mindful about stuff. It says somewhere in the Bible that my people will perish for lack of knowledge. So also another thing, there's a lot of stuff in this world that y'all think are myths and that y'all think are not real, and it's real. You just haven't seen it, or you see people on TikTok or social media, whatever platform, talking about stuff that they say are conspiracy theories, but some of that stuff is actually true. And if you would do your research and not let people fill your head with stuff. 9th graders, when y'all go into high school, it is not what y'all expect. I'm telling you that right now. It is not what y'all expect. Cause 9th grade year, it was fun. But that's the year when transformation took place in my life. I started living for God, because before that, I was living for the world. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing, because I want y'all to know the full truth. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, because I don't have nothing to lie about. So I was living for the world, and at the end of 9th grade, I fell off with God. It happened. I was idolizing somebody that I shouldn't have been idolizing, and I was upset with God. But I still chose to seek him. When it got to the end of 9th grade, COVID came around. That year ended and 10th grade came in, and I stayed home until the 3rd quarter, and then I went back to school. But the whole time while I was doing school online, I would wake up in the morning, do my hygiene, whatever I gotta do, and I would get on the computer, do my classwork, participate in class and stuff. And then when I got off Zoom or Microsoft Teams or whatever you want to call it, when I got off of there, I grabbed all my homework, all my stuff that my teacher gave me for the day, because we have block day every day at my school. So, but yeah, I took all my homework and I went in the den and I turned on the TV and I would watch sermons and listen to podcasts and music while I was doing my homework. And that's what made me grow closer to God. And I was reading my Bible. And some people may think it's weird because it's only one church that I listen to that I know can hear from God. And I stay connected to them because when you have a relationship with God, you want to be around, you want to surround yourself with people that you know can hear from him and that you know will benefit you and bring you closer to him. I'm not saying this to push my beliefs on y'all, because some people may be in the comments talking about something, oh, she trying to push her beliefs on me, and I'm not doing it, because I'm not the type of person that's going to push my beliefs on you. Because if you want to believe that God is real and you just, that's it, okay, do you. Because if I tell you what I've been through and how it affected me and how I grew and on the journey of becoming whole, and I tell you and you don't want to listen, that's on you, because I did my part. And especially if God is speaking to me and telling me to tell this specific person what he need them to know, then I'm going to tell them. And then when I tell them and they choose to apply it to their life or not, that's not on me, because I did my part. And when I got in 11th grade, I was back and forth. Like, my relationship with God was like, and there would be sometimes where, like, I would read my Bible, but I wouldn't, like, apply it to my life, or I would just be reading just to tell myself that I read the Bible, instead of reading the Bible to spend time with God. And I'm a senior now, so a lot has changed, and I get tempted to do stuff just because I see other people doing it. But that don't mean that you got to do it. And I know sometimes people make mistakes and they fall into the temptation of doing what they see their peers doing. And I have did it before. I'm not going to sit here and lie, because we're all human. Like, we make mistakes and we make choices that we know we're not supposed to be making. But I done dabbled in some stuff. And I'm just like, now I talk to God when I pray when I wake up. And sometimes I forget to pray. I remember and I be like, dang, I forgot to pray when I woke up this morning. But then a thought come in my head and I be like, never mind, I don't really feel like praying. And then I be like, but if you want to grow in your relationship with God, you have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to make yourself do things that you're uncomfortable with, or that you just don't feel like doing sometimes. Because in life, I know there's a lot of people on this earth that didn't woke up for school or for a job or something. Y'all did not want to get up and go. But you had to, because how are you going to go to the next grade, or how are you going to graduate, or how are you going to make money if you don't get up and do what you supposed to do? Like, and people get tired, but everybody gets tired, and you have to keep pushing. And it's easier to keep pushing when you have a God by your side. I'm not saying this to tear down people that don't believe in God, or their relationship isn't what it used to be, because you can come back from your sins and your actions and things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, and ask God to forgive you, and He will, and start working on yourself and progressing. And right now, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm on this 21-day fast with one of the pastors that I watch from YouTube. Baby, it is stressful. We're on day 11. I need to watch his live after this. But a whole bunch of stuff has came up that I thought I dealt with, when I really pushed it to the side, thinking that I could maneuver through life and it wouldn't come up again. But it did. And I had to deal with it. And I'm still dealing with it a little bit. There is a lot of sins that I've wanted to commit during this fast, and I wanted to stop during the fast, but I had to push myself. Once again, I had to push myself if I wanted to have a close relationship with God. Another thing is, I listen to secular music sometimes, but not on a daily basis. Like, the only music that I listen to is Christian music during the entire week. Like, and there's certain secular songs that I don't listen to, and there are certain artists that I don't listen to because of what their background is, or that I didn't know before and that I figured out, or because what they do or what they put into their songs, like stuff that we can't hear in a natural realm, but you like in the spiritual realm is a little bit more, and it be demonic or whatever the case may be. All secular songs are not bad. And I'm not saying that, oh, you gotta go cold turkey and just do what I'm doing and not listen to secular music. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because you can still have oh my gosh, some people think that just because you have a relationship with God, you cannot have fun. That is not true. That is not true. It's not. Like, no. But there is things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. Sometimes I don't like calling myself a Christian. I like to say a believer, because there's Christians today that say they believe in God, or there's people that say that they're of God and they're not. And you can tell by the way they live their life when they're outside of church, or how they judge people, or just how they act in general, like when they're not doing, like participating in godly things, or however you want to put it. When I get on TikTok, I do not go on there looking for a word. And another thing about me being on this fast is that I limit my social media, because nowadays social media is just a whole bunch of stuff, and I get tired of social media. Like, I do. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I don't get tired of social media, knowing that I do. It's just so much that people don't understand about this life and where this world is going. Because there's multiple times where God has spoken to me about where this world is headed, and that He's not playing games no more. He is serious, and this world is I'm just saying, if you choose to sit down and ask God to speak to you while you're reading His word, He will. And I'm just saying, like, if you read the Bible, like Revelations, you'll know like what is happening in this world, because it literally, like, the Bible is unfolding itself. Like, prophecy is being fulfilled today, right in front of our eyes. And some people are going to choose to ignore it, and some people are going to take heed and do what they're supposed to do to get into the gates of heaven. And I'm just saying, it's hard out here. Life is hard in general. And you have to know who to surround yourself with, who to let into your life. You have to be picky about who you let into your life. And this year, I thought I wasn't gonna make any friends, but I did. And one of them is in 9th grade, 4 of them is in 10th, and the other one is in 11th grade, I think. I think that's all their grades. I think I said it right. Yeah. And I like having a friend group. Well, I'm not gonna say a friend group, because all of them don't hang out. Like, they know each other, but they don't hang out. And I think they don't. I don't know. Anyways, there are certain parts of my life that I choose to share with them, and certain parts of my life that I don't choose to share with them. You have to know your limits and how to handle your friendships and stuff. I don't know. Something is different this year. I feel like I'm definitely more excited about having friends this year than I've ever been. And I don't know if I'm supposed to tell them something just yet, or what I'm supposed to do, but all I know is that I'm excited about having friends. Yeah, and 3 of them rides my bus, so. Don't let people discourage you from your dreams or what you know that God is telling you about your purpose on this earth. I'm gonna say it again. Don't let people discourage you or tell you that you don't need to be pursuing what God has spoke to you about concerning your purpose. Because what the enemy do is he will send people into your life and he will tell them what to do and how to do it, because the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And you have to have discernment. And I keep reiterating this in this video because discernment is so important. Because there will be times where you have to know if God sent that person into your life or if the devil sent that person into your life. And then, on top of that, when you hear, like, when thoughts come into your head, whether they're positive or whether it's negative or whether it's you, like, y'all know y'all have God on one shoulder, well, the angel on one shoulder, and then the devil on the other shoulder. Two of them voices in your head, that's what them two of them voices is, and the other one is you. So if you hear a thought come into your head and you don't know who it is, ask yourself, like, is this God? Is this me? Or is this Satan trying to derail me? And most of the time, well, from what I've experienced, when God has spoken to me, I can hear him clear as day. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, the last time he spoke to me was 2 weeks ago, I think. And it was so heavy in my spirit I don't know, that week I was just feeling like, the 2 days out of the week, I was just feeling like so emotional, and I was feeling sadness and anger and happiness and joy and peace all at the same time. And I'm like, wait a minute, why am I feeling like this? And part of the reason why I was feeling anger and sadness is because of the path that this world is going on, and how you see people getting shot and killed and kidnapped, and human trafficking happening, and people getting raped and stuff. That makes me sad and angry, and all I can do is pray about it, because there's nothing that I can really do except pray. And I was feeling emotional for 2 days straight. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, and on the second day, when I was journaling at nighttime, I was putting in there, I was writing down, I don't know what you're doing, God, but I feel like there's something that you want me to say, and whatever you want me to say, I'm gonna do it. So when I got done journaling, I sat and quiet for a little bit, because I didn't sit in quiet. I was listening to my worship music, and after I got done journaling, after I put my pen down, I heard him say, text the family group chat. I said, you want me to text the family group chat? And he said, yeah, text the family group chat. So I pulled out my phone. I was laying on my bed too. I pulled out my phone, and as soon as I clicked in family group chat and I started typing, the words just flowed how he wanted me to say everything. And I sent it. And after I sent it, I felt the relief. Like, everything just... And I was like, oh, that's what you wanted me to tell them. Okay. And after that, I put up my journal. I grabbed my mom's speaker and I went in the kitchen to put up the dishes and stuff. And I played my worship music and I was worshiping him because it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I love when God speaks to me because I feel like he see me, and that makes me trust him even more than I already do. I just felt like I can't describe how I felt because it's like the feeling is so undescribable. All I know was that I was happy for who God is and who Jesus is. And who the Lord is. I just... Y'all don't know the half of it. Like, if y'all would just sit down and talk to him and read the word, y'all would understand. Like, the love that I have for him, nobody can take that away from me. Like, you just can't. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna make this video too freaking long, cause yeah. But I will see y'all in the next video.